Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Let's see, who up in here? I guess this junk moving slow too, huh? What's good, y'all? What's good? Hey, Chantel. Hey, Erica. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Miss Ann. Good morning. Hey, Tina. Hey, Ann. Hey, Blissfully Bean. Hey, Alex. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Truth Be Told. What you know no good, girl? What's happening? What's happening, Rita? What's good, Nakia? Hey, Brittany. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Chi. Hey, Raquel. What y'all got going on? No, y'all ain't late. Y'all actually just in time. Y'all are just in time for this midweek roast and gags. Just for this channel's sake, be sure to comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell if you haven't already to become the notification gang. If you really rock with my channel like I say you do, sure you watch those ads. My PayPal and Cash App is scrolling down the bottom. You can also donate to the channel by joining. I got 2 tiers. Pick whichever one tickles your fancy. And support the channel. Support the gags and the roast. Hey, sis. What's good? Hey, Alex. Hey, New. Hey, Sherry. Child. So the first order of business, honey. Did y'all hear how Melody Hope put that nasty piece of gag order on Martell after he did that struggle ass interview on Dr. Heavenly's page? Now, for those people who didn't go to law school like I did, because I went to nursing school, but for people that didn't go to law school, basically what a gag order is, for the hoes in the back that don't know, a gag order is it's a piece of document that's set in place where the person that you're divorcing or suing or whatever the case may be, they cannot talk about you publicly. If they decide to talk about you publicly anyhow, they could get fined, they could get jail time, and all the rest of that stuff, honey, that people just don't need. Thank you, Nakia, for the Cash App, babes. Thank you, Nakia. And all of that stuff that people just don't need. I actually would be really curious. First of all, I'm not upset at Mel for what she done. All right. Like, what you not going to do is sit up here, cheat on me, belittle me, lie to me, make me look like a fool on national TV for 2 damn seasons, have a whole affair on me, have a baby on me while I was in the middle of being pregnant, good and pregnant, without bun in the oven. Now that I done divorced you, I don't want you no more. I don't want this life no more. Now your butt hurt to the point where now you're going to go to one of my friends and do an interview thinking that you're going to get your ass on her platform and try to talk about me, trying to say that I'm a cheater and I cheated first. And this is and this. First of all, Martell, you're not that smart. You're not. Like, Martell kills me because Martell is the type of person who feels like he's smarter than everybody else in the room. Where he got that idea from, I do not know. I would love to know where he got that idea from. Okay? I would love to know where he got that idea from. Secondly, you got big damn nerve carrying your ass on her friend's YouTube channel trying to place the bulk of the blame of you cheating, having an affair for 5 years, getting her pregnant solely based on, well, she won't please me the way a wife should. And, listen, I get it, because people still living in them times where they feel like a woman has to just please her man whether she wants to or not. I'm sorry, it don't go that way. And I was with Dr. Heavenly. Why the hell do you think, as a woman, basically she should belittle herself and her standards to please you when you're obviously out getting pleased by a whole nother woman that you was with for a whole 5 years, buying her cars, buying her groceries, paying her bills, got her living in the everlapping luxury, quiet as it's kept, Martell. I would love to be your side piece. But this the gag though, Melody, and I'm gonna be completely real with you. How you get him is how you lose him, sis. Because, and we got to say this, allegedly, while y'all was at Alabama A&M, he was dating one of your LSs. You knew it. You didn't care. You wanted it anyway. And now, years later, after you've been married, gave this man 4 kids, and now the same thing that he did to your LS sister with you, allegedly, now that came back and fell in your lap. I always tell y'all, karma is a bitch. And karma is going to wait right well and good until you right where you want to be in life to say, knock, knock, knock. Hey, girl, what's tea? Come here. Come here. Let me what's beside me here. You understand? So, listen, for all intents and purposes, bitch, karma did that. Karma did that. Yes, God for karma. Karma did that, But I'm not going to belittle your feelings and all of this, because at the end of the day, you are the one that he married to. You are the one that was in the household and share bills with, share kids with. So I'm not going to sit here and make light of your heartbreak. I know you hurting, sis. I know you hurting. And I feel bad that you hurting. I do. I feel bad that you hurt. But guess what? Now you see how your LS sister fit, allegedly, after you done ran off with her damn man. Allegedly. So that's just that. So he's a narcissist. You're right. You're right. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I'm glad you caught my laugh, child. He's full of it because the sex went down once the kids came, but we still found time to get it in anywhere. Karma is a patient gangster. You better believe it. It's cute when they're the side piece. It usually falls apart when the main relationship falls apart. Yeah, it do. What? Listen, whether it do or it don't, she still got this man's son, so he can go off and do whatever the hell he want to do. Oh, but you better believe, Ariane, if you don't have that ass on child support, you dumber than what the hell I already thought that you was. So after he went on Doctor's Heavenly. And this is my thing about Dr. Heavenly. If Mel is your friend, why in the entire holy hell would you give Martell a space for him to spew his lies on? Like, and I get it. We are all YouTubers around here. Anything for a like, click, and a view. But girl, not at the expense of your quote-unquote homegirl, your quote-unquote friend. Like, that just really baffled me. Like, that's just like if I had Justin J up here interviewing him to talk about why he and Scotty fell out. But Scotty is my friend. I would never do that. Like, in my opinion, I just felt like there were so many other YouTubers that he could have reached out to, which he did. He reached out to Funky Dineva, but see, Funky Dineva knew that he was full of shit the same way everybody else did. And he probably would have done it, but it was just, it looks funny. But I will say this: I love how Dr. Heavenly did have her friend back, and Dr. Heavenly did not sit up and try to, let me please him and let me stroke his ego simply because he's on my platform. Hell no. She told him straight up, you are not the kind of man that I want to be with because you're narcissistic and you're an asshole. Like, I will say that about Dr. Heavenly. I will say that about her. She did not hold back. Well, she held back. But she definitely told him everything that he needed to hear. And she definitely let him know how she felt about the way that he did her friend. Nice, nasty. Right, Corey. I like the way she handled them too. Thank you, Goldie. Mwah, for the cash out, baby. So, a couple of days after he did that interview, Melody heard it. Melody heard it, girl. She heard it. And she went live. And this is what Miss Girl had to say.
Went off on him. Let's talk about why Mel doesn't have the kids right now. Martell's upset because Mel has her own place. that Martell is moving into. When I went to get my clothes today from the marital home, me in our driveway for hours. Okay? Martell decided that he was going to take certain purses and certain furs of mine and lock up in his truck and say that I can't take them. So while was something that should have been easy and should have been just on some like, hey, I'm not bothering you, I just want my stuff, I'm out, it turned into something more because he wanted it to be something more because he's bitter as hell. So ladies, let me tell you this, I'm sure many of y'all have at some point or time dealt with emotional abuse, mental abuse, and all of that. After that whole scene, I literally couldn't, and I recorded it, I literally couldn't get out of my driveway. I had a migraine out of this world and definitely set me back from what I was trying to do today, which was get my new home in order for me and my children. Real talk. But instead, I had to deal with hours of the foolishness. And furthermore, but y'all didn't see me coming to y'all, he does stuff like this all the time, but y'all don't see me coming to y'all running telling y'all about it because I keep coming for me and keep coming for me about my children. Straight up. Second of all, Martell wants to make it seem like, oh, I wanted a divorce, every other day or every 2 days maybe. Y'all know I like to keep it real. Maybe every 2 days. He's asking me to be with him. He's asking me to be his woman again. Now, if I'm that damn bad of a person, this whole narrative he's trying to say that I've been cheating our whole marriage, then why the hell would you be trying to be with me? That don't even make sense. Y'all know that don't make sense. Don't make sense. Just use some common sense. At the end of the day, sometimes people don't expect consequences for bad behavior. And when they get those consequences, they can't deal with that shit. And that's real talk, but that's not my problem. That's not my problem. As I've shared with him, and he knows this, I already dealt with the tears, the depression, and everything I had to do because you publicly have embarrassed me. You publicly have humiliated me. You have continued to cheat. Other people calling me stupid for giving you other chances and calling me crazy for giving you other chances. All this extra stuff. Okay? And now that I'm walking away from you, you can't handle it. Keep it 100. I literally just got an email the other 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? Hold on, today is Sunday. So yeah, that was Friday night at like 12-something a.m. I got an email. Let's be together, our beautiful kids. We can start anew, all of that. Now, come on. So let me just say this. For the women, y'all already know. First of all, we love our kids. Second of all, I still have to do what I have to do. And what I have to do right now is get this home in order for me and my beautiful babies. Which could have possibly happened today if I was, blocked in the driveway and shit and my stuff taken out my hand saying I couldn't take it. So now at this point, the consequence is you got to keep the kids today too. Period. Because now I got to do this shit tomorrow. And that's just what it is, y'all. Like straight up. So like I said, I hate that I'm even having to come to this level. I have not been dealing with the pettiness, the negativity for quite some time. Y'all see I've been on my grind. However, you're not going to play about me and my kids. Like, that's so childish. I ain't going to say I can't believe it because I already told him I don't put nothing past you. I see the way you move. You just say lies just to say it because you feel like it makes you look better. Bow out gracefully. Move on. Move on. You've been talking to this chick for 5 years, and then after I leave you, I find out about other chicks you've been trying to holler at. People in my inbox sending me screenshots of stuff. Like, move on. Because I have. I don't bother Martell, y'all. Martell asks me for certain things, I give it to him. Martell asks me to do certain things, I do it. Okay, sure, not a problem. But then you gonna go to this and go to social media and try to make me seem a certain way? Hell no. And think I ain't gonna respond? Hell no. But I won't respond again. That's for sure. Now I'm saying what I'm saying, and that's what it is. Period. And then I'm still gonna sleep good tonight. Period. Yeah, my peace is far more important. Absolutely. Well, it's petty, but you watching it. And I'm not trying to make nobody look bad. I ain't talking about Martell. I don't be on social media talking about Martell. No, I don't. I be on social media handling business. So, period. Oh, no. No, they're legit. No, I'm not talking about no fake accounts. They're real accounts. It ain't people fake. See, that's some shit Martell will say. Those are fake accounts sending that to you. Y'all, stop letting people be master manipulators over your life. Stop it. Be 100. Period. Because I stopped it. Ain't nobody master manipulating me anymore. So, at the end of the day, I'm done. I said what I said. Block them, Mel. Oh, I mean, some of these people are people I know. So it's not nobody I'm going to block. So, no. So sometimes when people don't have control, like this person saying, when they don't have control over you anymore, they don't know how to deal with that. And they don't know how to handle that. And it is what it is. But we're not going to play about these pumpkins.
So that was basically in a nutshell. Thank you, Joanne, for the cash app, baby. I appreciate it. What's good, Prophet Maid? I see you up in there. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Michelle. Hold on. Let me speak to the let me speak to the strapless, honey. Let me speak to the state. Young, Rich, Skinny, Dark Or, Charlie Red, Jennifer, Gabrielle, Miss B. What's good, y'all? Hey, P. What's good? What's T? What's T? What's T? What's T? Did I get everybody? Yeah, I think I did. And if I didn't, hey to you too, girl. Thank you, Aisha. So basically, I'm proud of Melody. Y'all like up this video now. Like it up, like it up, like it up. I'm proud of Melody for speaking up finally. Ooh, Lord, excuse me, girl, this water. For speaking up finally. I'm glad at Melody for saying this is the last time she's going to address him. Hey, Jacoby, that this is the last time that she's going to address him. And I really hope that it is. Don't give Martell what he wants. And I agree with every single solitary thing. And not only did I agree with it, I believed every single goddamn word of what she had to say. I do believe it. I believe that Ariana Curry was not the first chick. I do believe that he was in everybody else's inboxes. I already showed y'all the tea about him being on Grindr. So we already know he out getting buddusy right along with these women's poo-poos. So, listen, I'm glad that she's getting herself together. She has to be embarrassed. I'm on to show she is. I'm on to show she's very embarrassed. But see, this is the thing. I think Mel is just past embarrassment at this point. And now she's just mad and she wants it to be over with. That's what I believe. Yeah, general reminder, like up this video. Donate to the channel. Feel free. And I just listen. How you get them is how you lose them. Because like I said, Mel, allegedly. But I'm not going to make light of your pain. You've been married to this man and you gave this man 4 beautiful kids. You was his lover and his secretary, working every day of the week. You was at the job when nobody else was there, helping him get on his feet. You understand me? So I'm not about to sit here and belittle or make light of your pain. You have every right to feel the way that you feel. I'm glad that you spoke out. Say what you got to say and just let it be that. I don't want to hear you come back out saying anything else about Martell after this, especially since you're the one that put out the gag order on him that you should have been did a long time ago. Quiet as it's kept. Moving on. So Lil Nas X, 50 Pennies, and Dave West. So for those of y'all that don't know, y'all get this bum bitch name out the mud TV live about the chat. I don't feel like that. These bum crusty ass gutter snipes right on up out the hood that ain't got nothing better to do with themselves but to come up here and messing with people that ain't bothering them. So go on ahead and get them up out of there because I can't do it while I'm on StreamYard. I noticed you out the mud TV live Bapus. So Lil Nas X hits back at 50 Cent and Dave West, for that matter, for criticizing his iconic Nicki Minaj costume. So if y'all ain't seen the girl, that's Lil Nas X. He decided to go out as Nicki Minaj on Christmas. I mean, girl on Christmas. Dear Jesus, we ain't even got the Thanksgiving yet. Halloween girl. This Lil Nas X, and he decided to go on and Dave East, Dave West, whichever. Same difference. They both on the damn compass. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's what he did. So I'm gonna read to y'all what it had to say. Oh, hold on. So Lil Nas X, I ain't gonna read it all to you. Lil Nas X posted his picture right here. This is a better view of it. I believe it was on Twitter. And then 50 Cent decides to hop his weeble wobble shaped ass up under this boy's comment right here saying, "What the F, Nicki, come get him, LOL." So that's all the pictures. Girl, y'all see that butt? Y'all see that plastic fake butt? Y'all know that boy ain't got no butt like that. And this is what 50 weeble wobble shaped Cent said. Now, Dave, east, west, northeast, southeast, west, west coast, south coast, I don't give a damn. He decides to hop up under his comments as well, basically saying some homophobic slurs that I can't read now because he was smart enough to take it down when people dug in his ass. This is the thing that, first of all, let me get on 50 Cent, old 8-year-old dick having ass for a real second. 50 Cent, you are your own worst enemy. You are the reason why, first of all, the gag is, yeah, people was watching Ghost, but not like that. Ghost Power Book 2, people was watching it, but not like that. That's number one. Number two, you done found yourself in even more mess and controversy, standing up for Donald Trump to the point where people already want to boycott your show. Now you want to sit up. And it bugs me. People like him and Lil Boosie, anything that's dealing with something that's gay, queer, transgender, whatever, they're the first people to have an opinion. Sis, this is all I want to know. When is you going to the gay club, girl? Because I live in New York now. I don't know where none of the spots are. And y'all, listen, I haven't rolled my kiki down to the gay club ever since I was 21 years old, back when the Nutty Buddies in Norfolk was still open. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even really do gay clubs like that. But, I'm new here. I ain't been out and about like that. You from here. You grew here. I flew here. You know where all the spots at. Let me know the next time you go into the gay club, sis. I so totally want to go with you. Girl, pull your skirt down, sis. Your slip is showing. And your mauve colored damn stockings. Like, 50 just kills me. Like, why did it mean so much to you to get under this boy's post and tweet and basically, well, you did delete it, but not before everybody done screenshotted it and went in on you like that. And my whole thing is 50K your ass back in the studio. If you want to be in the public eye, if you want to be seen, if you want to be heard, go back in the studio. Like, I'm just confused as what you meant. You know what? I know why you mad. Because you got a little dick syndrome. See, you know that boy's dick is way bigger than yours could ever be at your old tired ass age. And that's why you feel a type of way about him. But listen, if you want to suck his dick, just ask him. Okay? If you want to lick all up in his boondy, just ask him. You don't have to go through all of this. Sis. See, you an old queen. You should know you an old fangle queen like me. You grew up on Ella Fitzgerald and Tina Marie and Tina Turner and Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight and the Pointer Sisters and the Supremes. You understand? The Ikettes. You know what I mean? Like you came up with them type of, so you should know how this goes. Thank you for the cash app, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, boo. Yes. Couple more dollars, I could order me a pizza. Like, it's just killing me at how it's always 50 Cent or Lil Boosie, backdoor booty buster badass, that always got something to say when it comes to gay issues. Like, girl, the gays ain't bothering you. The gays ain't thinking about you. The gays ain't worried about you. They don't do shit with you. They don't want to be entangled with y'all. Leave people alone. Like, why it's you know you a tired ass man when you go from being a rapper to having your show to now you trolling. This is how I know you bored and you ain't got nothing better to do. And this is why I honestly feel like what the people were saying about them boycotting your show was true. Because you just a troll. Girl, mind the damn business that pay you. Exactly, Dominique. What I just said. Mind the business that pay you. Like, this boy is minding his. First of all, it's Halloween. This ain't something that we always see Lil Nas X do. Who doesn't go all out for Halloween? I have seen more boys do drag in Halloween than I have seen drag queens at a gay club. Like, girl, go find your damn life somewhere. That's what Halloween is, to impersonate and be something that you ordinarily wouldn't do. And you done found the way to turn it into something you and Dave, east, west, southeast, west, south, north, whatever he want to be. Girl, I ain't never even heard of his damn ass until this happened. So congratulations, Dave, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, west, north. You know, you got my attention because I ain't never heard of you until that. So it worked. Congrats. But now I don't want nothing to do with you. Because you done found the way to hop your ass in on the jokes and the gags, and it had nobody asked you for your opinion, sis. Use another silent sissy of the damn pew. A hit dog gonna holler. Nobody else in the industry had nothing to say but 50 Cent and Dave. Yeah, he is fine. Let me know when you want to go to the gay club, sis. Because I was sure enough travel the way you at and head right down the one with you. Because I know you bring all the boys to the yard. Quiet as it's kept. You look like the type. You look like the type where everybody think that he's the top, but you getting bussed down by all of the trainees down to the bathroom stall. That's the real gag, and that's the real tea that I feel that Dave East, South, East, North, West, 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 North, East, South is really on. Right, Quincy Brown dressed up as a woman for Halloween. I don't see none of y'all under his comments. But when Lil Nas X do it, all of a sudden it's big news. Ooh, let's talk about this. Girl, y'all see this? That's sissy shit. It's sissies. Sissies. That's what sissies do. That's what sissies do, 50 Cent and Dave, east, northeast, southeast, west, west coast, west, north. That's what sissies do. So that's how I know y'all chilled around a bunch of punks. Because that's what sissies do. Sissies sit around and do what y'all did. That's what sissies do. Because you don't see no real man sitting up there worried about something like that. Thank you for the Cash App, Nikki. Why? Yes. Thank you for the Cash App, Nick Nack, Patty Whack. Thank you. So, how do y'all feel about these damn elections, girl? We're not going to stay on this long. I don't want YouTube trying to come for me. But how do y'all feel about Philadelphia going through ballot problems? I said, see, here it go. Here it go. Here go the BS. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Here it go. I already knew it. Like, I saw it on my TV when I had just got out the shower. I had it on. The girl, they got it on every other channel on Verizon Fios. So you ain't got no choice but to come across it. And then I looked, and then it said that the commissioner came up speaking about it's some ballot issues or something going on with Philly. And I said, see, like, listen, it's mighty funny that when Biden is in the lead, because the last time I checked, Biden was 233 and Trump was 215. That's what it was before I took a shower. That was at least an hour ago. It's subject to change. But I just found it mighty funny that all of a sudden, now here it is, Philly got an issue. And they was waiting on Philly. I heard Philly one of the big ones that they waited for. And Florida, I don't know what y'all got going on. I was completely shocked because everybody just knew Florida was going to wind up being a blue state. And then I looked and find out that he had, I think it was 1 million more votes than what he had in Florida last year. I said, oh, well. Oh, Biden is 238. I said that, 238, and oh, no, I didn't. What I say? I said 233 and, yeah, 115. 215, I mean. Now it's 238 and 213. Girl, I don't know what he doing. But Florida, I'm shocked at y'all. I really am. Because I done have so many people from Florida was like, oh, this election about to turn around. All of the Democrats going to come out and vote. Girl, where y'all at? Because y'all managed to let him take y'all state with 1 million more votes than what he had last year. Well, thank God for my home state, honey. My home state is a Democrat state, baby. One thing about it and two things for certain. Virginia gonna bleed blue, okay? Like the SIGs do. Bleed, cry white, bleed blue, period. And everybody was wondering what California was going to do, baby. California is blue, all blue. Y'all know California is home of the Crips anyhow, so I wasn't too shocked about that. If Biden loses in PA, he not going to win. That's what they say. I mean, that's what they say. Now, I'm trying to have hope. That Philly went on ahead, especially the gays in Philly. Girl, quiet as it's kept. I honestly feel like the gays run Philly. So if all the gays go out there and vote, you know what I'm saying, like they were supposed to, Philly will do what it need to do. You from Michigan, they better stop playing Biden better win, child. Pennsylvania red 54%. How much does that vote count in Philly? Because y'all saying if he get that, he gonna win. I'm trying to figure out how. How much does that particular state? How much does that count? How much is that vote? Y'all saying he don't need 50? I mean Philly. Yeah, I'm trying to because it's like I'm trying to remember because I remember it vaguely. Because last night I was rolling my Kiki. And, you know, I was in, but I won't in like that. But I kept reading the numbers to the point where I kind of remember that. I don't remember it no more. Mm-hmm. 20. Girl, that ain't going to put him in no lead. That's not going to put him in no lead if he take Philly. I don't know. I'm just praying and hoping that we get this idiot out of office. That's all I want. Like, but listen, this the gag. And I'm about to be completely real with y'all. Honestly and truthfully, I don't think Biden is no better. But this the gag. I would much rather deal with it with a girl. I'd much rather deal with a Pikachu running the goddamn country than I ever would Trump running this country again. That's the real gag. That's the real gag. I would much rather deal with Pikachu running this country. Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Blastoise, Raichu. I'd rather deal with Ash, Misty, Brock. I'd rather Gary, Professor Oak. I would rather deal with any of them running this country than Trump. So Hopefully, Biden will get it. Hopefully, Biden will get it. Don't be dismayed. Personally, I don't feel like Biden is no better. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? And I am a Democrat. Erica J is divorcing time. I don't know who they are, P. Mm. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, YoungRichSkinny.org. Biden is leading in Nevada, Wyoming, and what's that, Michigan? Am I? And if he wins those, he will have 270 because he's already up to 235. He really don't need Philly or Georgia. But it would be good if you get it, nonetheless. Ciao. Thanks, Jay, for the cash chat. Why? I'm having so much fun with this live. Unfortunately, I got to go back to work. Here's a little blessing. I hope this helps your day. Love you. I love you too, baby. Thank you so much for the cash out, boo. It is a blessing. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. And I'm glad you enjoyed the live. Because I said I wasn't going to get up here. You said he lost Georgia, you think? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Because I think last night, those are one of the states we were still waiting for after the voting, after the polls were closed, if memory serves me correctly. I told y'all, I was in here rolling my kiki. Oh, you in Georgia? It was very close in Georgia, child. Trump 2020. Oh, you went for Trump MS, girl. I guess. Fulton County is predominantly Democrat. It makes sense. I ain't surprised. So, what are y'all predictions? What are y'all predictions? Do y'all think Trump gonna get another 4 years? God help us all. Or do y'all think Biden is gonna come in with a landslide and win? What do y'all think? Thank you, Sharon. Yes, thank you, Sharon, for making this old girl laugh about dating child. Thank you, Boo, for the super chat. I appreciate you. You think it's gonna be a tight race? I think so, but I just still I have hope for Biden. I do. Because there have been a lot more people going out voting than they did last year. See, I think last year people were teeter-tottering when it came to Hillary Clinton. Even though I voted for Hill, I was on the fence too. But I sure won't vote for Trump. So I had to do what I had to do. I do believe it's like this because they did not expect so many people to go out and vote. Just like how on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat, they making sure people went out and vote. And all of the voting campaigns with the NFL and the NBA and the NBL and all that stuff, So yeah, I'm not watching the polls either. I turn back and forth from it just to catch up on what the hell I missed. Girl, Trump ain't gonna start nothing, girl. Trump done already said if he loses this election, he gonna flee the country. Cause y'all know Trump got a bail on his head, a bounty on his head. See, y'all, that's why it's always important, people that are black and other minorities, to get your ass out and vote. If you could go out and look for the next piece of peen or look for the next piece of puss in a snowstorm, in a hurricane, in a tornado all at once, if you could get ran over by 3 zebras and a monkey, and you could still get up and go roll your kiki down to the club, y'all should have rolled y'all kiki down to the damn polls to go out and vote. You can't think like that, MS. You can't think like that. Y'all like this video up, honey. Like it up, like it up, like it up. So what else is going on? Because I'm not spending all day talking about this poll, because it's going to mess around and irk my nerve. What else is the guy? Oh, Chasing Atlanta comes on tonight. I hope everybody goes to watch. Yeah, Chasing Atlanta comes on tonight, 8:00. Chasing Reality. Make sure to be there. Okay, they not like G Status. They had their new episode premiered last week, so they gonna come on time with their stuff. Shay, Lord Jesus, Shay, girl, Shay. Look, listen. Let me tell y'all something, right? I meant every word of what I said about Shay and my Iala Van Zandt video. I did. Like I could sit here and go off about, I'm going to get to you in a minute, Rose D, about that. I could sit here and go off on Shay, but I'm not, because it ain't going to help nothing. It ain't going to help nothing. I don't believe Shay changed overnight. You'll be a fool to think that. I do believe that with time, Shay would get better with her family at time. In time, I mean. But it ain't nothing changed about Shay in 3 days. There's still gonna be fights, there's still gonna be fuss, there's still gonna be argument. But I believe eventually Shay is gonna get it through her thick skull that she can't be like this for the rest of her life. She can't. Like, you just can't. You can't. Like, that is a miserable way to live. Like, at the drop of a hat, you go off and you blow up, and none of it be for good reasons. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that the family, though, did go on Iala, because I liked her mama, Sandra. I like her mama. And I have a newfound respect for MJ, whose name is Marcus, and Dr. Joe. Like, they are successful. And listen, Sandra did a good damn job, if you ask me. She got a son that's a doctor, a daughter that's a reality TV star, and a son that had strides in the music industry. I mean, she couldn't have been all that damn bad. Shay gives me DW from Arthur in the face. Gabby, I ain't messing with you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. You know what I mean? And that's just how I honestly feel. Even though her mama did make some mistakes, Her mom, that you cannot deny that mama did a good job. She did the best she could. Because if she did it, her children could have been anything. Not too many of us could say my son is a doctor and that's married to a doctor. My daughter is on TV on VH1, hopping from reality show to reality show, but at least she making a check and a coin. And her little brother made some strides in the music industry, also hopping around from reality show to reality show, but at least they getting a coin. My kids ain't no slouches. Yeah, I gave them tough love and didn't give them all the love that they thought that they should have gotten, but they still made something out of themselves. Even though they was in bad situations, they did make, they made something out of themselves. They didn't allow that to mess up their future, what they had going on. So, no, she didn't. Listen, the mom was broken. Okay? So that's why I'm giving the mama some leeway, because she was broken. You understand me? And if y'all have never been in that broken space, you will somehow be just like her mama. Okay? You understand me? And my whole thing is, I won't mad at her for calling Shay a demon, because she is. Hey, sis, I won't mad at her for calling Shay a demon, because she is. Now, what the mama did that I didn't like was sit up and play on our intelligence. Oh, y'all edit that to make it seem, no, girl, no. They ain't edit it to make it seem like nothing. The words came out of your mouth. Say what you mean what you say. If you said it, say you said it. If you did it, say you did it. You the damn mama. What is Shay gonna do to you? You said it. So just say you said it. That's how you feel. When she acts like that, that's how you feel. Yeah, and Ebony, where was the lie? Where was the lie? I don't think so, CW. Shay can get over it. Shay chooses not to get over it. I keep telling y'all, when y'all are kids, that's one thing. But when you are overgrown, rusty adults, when do you get over it? When do you let it go? So I don't believe that. I believe that if the mama is trying her best to change and Shay won't give her the opportunity to do it, then that's on Shay's behalf. It has nothing to do with the mama. Because I believe them brothers don't mind giving their mama the chance that they need. I didn't, and that's just the vibe that they gave me. I could be wrong. But that's just the vibe that they gave me, that they're willing to try with their mama. Shay has to be willing to try. She has to be. If the mama is willing to try, Shay should be willing to try. If you still making mistakes at 45 and you like, but I blame you because you didn't give me love when I was 8, it's like, girl, but you 45. I mean, when are you going to take some accountability for what you've done in your adulthood? The child thing I can understand. And most people, what they did not get as a child, they do as an adult. So, case in point, if Shay had kids, she would give all her kids all the love, the affection, and all of the hugs, the kisses, I love yous, da-da-da-da-da. That's what they would do. Shay has to be open and willing to allow her mama to show her something different. And Shay has to be open and willing to do something different. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. That's the fact of the day. Dare to be different. Thank you for the cash shot, baby. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Pooh. I'm about to heart you now, child. There's a couple of y'all I got a heart. But that's honestly how I feel about it. Like, it was just, she was getting on my nerves. And then the way that she was talking to Iala, I ain't like that either. I ain't like that either. Like, Shay, don't make it seem like she asked you to be on her show. No, you wrote her to come on her show. And the same thing she had you do to her brothers was the same thing that she had the mama do with her sons. You would have known that had you just shut up and listen to the process and understand the process. And Shay, you got mad because it's the truth. That's why you got so upset. And that's why you wanted to plead your case so bad. But you can't plead your case when the truth comes out, daughter. That's the truth. You are a very mean-spirited person. You are. You are. You could be as sweet as you want to be, but at the end of the day, you are still hell on wheels. You are. You are. And you didn't want to hear that. Like when you looked in the mirror and you said all of these wonderful things about yourself, but girl, that ain't even what that exercise was for. You hyped yourself up. And don't get me wrong, that's what you're supposed to do. But that wasn't what that thing was for. If that was the case, the mirror wouldn't have been distorted. And your mama did the same thing. See, you just like your mama. That's why y'all butt heads. Ja, I'm telling you. It was just a check for Shay. Well, is she still going to get the check considering the fact that she only stayed for 15 minutes? I don't really think that's fair. Thank you, Sean. Yes, for that cash app. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Does she still get a check because she only stayed for about 15, 20 minutes? Then she hauled ass up out of there. So does she still get a check? I agree with you, CW. Her mama does owe her an apology. But once Shay reached the late age of 18, you are therefore responsible for whatever hurt, trauma, or pain you cause to other people. You are. And that's just the way I look at it. I feel like as a grown, rusty ass adult, if I go outside and I beat somebody up because they said something to me and I'm in jail and I'm sitting up here, but it's your fault because of what I went through as a kid. Listen, the mama can apologize all day, but it's up to Shay to honestly forgive her for that. And it is still up to Shay to change her ways. The same way the mama has to change her ways, Shay has to change her ways. Period. Period. Like, I just feel like once you reach a certain age, when do the excuse, well, my parents did this to me, when does that stop? And when do we take accountability for our actions as an adult? That's how I feel. When do we start to take responsibilities for what we've done that was disheartening as an adult? It ain't Shay mama fault that she cussed out Ayala, because Shay was an overgrown adult when she did that. Shay didn't have to go off and fly off the hinges the way that she did. Ayala did nothing to her or said nothing to her for Shay to go off and go batshit crazy the way that she did. She did it. So Shay can't blame that on her mama. Because, girl, you overgrown. You did that as an adult. Don't blame your mama for that. She tried going on IG Live and people dragged her. Not one time she took accountability for her actions. That's my point. Sweet Tooth DTV. That's my point right there. Just like when she was in the show and she was like, well, you know, Miss Yala isn't here. I understand why we both need time away from each other because we both said things to each other. That woman ain't said nothing to you. She said that you look like a fool, and you did. You looked like a plum fool. You did. Because you flew off, and I'm still confused as to why. You did look like a fool. Then it's F your process. F this. F that. I don't want to be. Like, what are you, girl? Get out of here. And she kept saying, everybody trying to blame me. They won't blaming you. They was telling you your faults, though. They was holding you accountable by saying you are very rude and very disrespectful. And then the brother tried to, Dr. Joe tried to be nice about it by saying you're more rude and disrespectful than what you think that you are. And yeah. But let me be honest. Shay know exactly what she does. I'm going to be real. Shay knows exactly what she does. Because Shay do what everybody does. I know how to get you up off me. And that's by cussing you out and saying all kind of mean, hateful, derogatory, nasty, despicable things to you. To hurt your feelings, to get you away from me. So Shay knows exactly what she's doing. Shay made herself out to be a victim. And while she is a victim of what she went through with her mama, she's not a victim of what happened on Iala. She's not. Hey, Latoya. She said Iala wanted to talk about her past relationships and her being on reality TV, and she got upset. Then she said she never watched the show before. Yeah, exactly. Nobody blamed her for nothing. They was just calling out her learned behavior that they let just swept under the rug and say, oh, that's just Shay. See, that's why you can't do that. Mama, you better than I am because I would have smacked Shay's teeth down her throat. See, you too busy trying to be a rich white woman. You should have let the black came out and smacked the black out of her for talking to you any old kind of way she felt like it. That's where you failed at. That's where you went wrong at. You're absolutely right, T. Self-accountability goes a long way. You have to pick and choose your battles carefully. One self-pity and pride will kill them every time. Maybe she needs to listen to Kevin G. I agree. But mama, that's where you went wrong at. You walk around here trying to be a rich white woman, and the black should have came up out of you the first time Shay called you up out her name and tried to run up out the house. I would have snatched Shay ass bald. Had she been my daughter, smoking up in my house, calling me up out my name, Shay would have been bald headed. I'd have picked Shay up by her, wind her head up in a point like this, held her up by her hair like this, took a belt, and wore that ass out. You would have never had another problem out of Shay after that. I promise you, Sandra. So that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Trying to be a rich white woman all the damn time. That's why Shay get away with her bad behavior like that. And one day she go do that to somebody and somebody gonna wear her ass out. Because nothing about Shay makes me feel like she know how to fight. Because anytime we've ever seen her fight, all she does is pull her hair. Girl, that ain't fighting. That ain't fighting. Now, I could tell you was raised in the suburbs if you thought pulling hair made you a bad bitch. And y'all have brought up another good point. They put the father on the pedestal, but why won't the father there? No, you're right, little bit. Shay wouldn't have left my house. I would have broke Shay's neck if Shay was my daughter and she called me up out my name, smoking weed in my house. Girl, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. The hell you think you talking to? I know Shay lying. Had Shay talked to me like that, let me tell you something. She would have regretted the day that the sperm saw the egg that created her ass. You understand me? Excuse me. You understand me? She would have regretted the day that the sperm saw the egg that created her ass. Has she talked to me like that in my house? What daughter that love their mama and respect their mama and their mama rules would smoke weed in her house, get mad when the mama said there's no smoking weed in the house, call her the B word, and run out the house? Listen, sometimes as parents, you gotta let your child go. And it's not that you don't love them. It's just so that they can see what it'll be like without you always being around, being there to help them out and bail them out. Then that's when they start to appreciate you. Well, the daddy was in the military. So, I guess he couldn't have had her and still be in the military. I mean, listen, she already smoking weed down to the house. I guess the daddy said she ain't about to get me put out of my good benefits. I'm bothered in so many ways. Could be. They pacify her. I agree. So, getting off of Shay, girl. What was you talking about, Rose? About how Beyonce taking a break from performing and something about she's allowing new people to come in the industry. Girl, ain't that something? She allowing new girls to come into the industry. Is that what you said? Did anybody else hear that what Rose D told me? That's right, Tammy T. Yeah, she says she's taking a break to be with her kids or something like that. But I don't see anyone yet that puts in work as she does. Yeah, but you know what? I agree. Beyonce, it's time for Beyonce to settle down, girl. Beyonce, girl, go be a mama. You done put out enough music, okay? Enough. You done solidified your spot. We know who you is. You're down in the record books. Girl, you ain't never going nowhere. And to go be a mama, because you don't want Blue Ivy to turn out like Shay. So go on ahead. You doing the right thing. Bow out gracefully and be a mama to your damn kids. Because after a while, Beyonce, it's gonna be time for you to put it down anyhow. For real, for real. Like after a while, Beyonce, I'm sorry, I get it, but listen, look, everybody has to sit down eventually. Mariah Carey had to do it. Whitney had to do it. Patti LaBelle had to do it. Gladys Knight had to do it. Queen Latifah had to do it. Missy had to do it. Lil Kim had to do it. Like that's what this is. I'm sorry, Mama girl. It's time for you to sit down. Go ahead and sit down. Thank you, Prophet Maid, my big brother. Why? Thank you. And it's really no shade, Beyonce, because listen. I don't so much particularly like the new Beyonce, but let me tell you something. Dangerously in Love Beyonce, B-Day Beyonce, I Am Such a Fierce Beyonce, For Beyonce. I was here for. Patty and Gladys would be touring right now if not for COVID. So no, she don't have to sit anything down. Abby, girl, you always want to come out of the bushes trying to sit up. Girl, this my channel, okay? And if I say them hoes need to sit down, them hoes need to sit down. But speaking of it, Abby, when are they going on the tour? Because me and you need to go. We could get tickets. Because I would love to hear me a nasty piece of Patty and Gladys. When they coming out, Abs, how much the tickets? Let me know when they come to New York so you and Really Be in LT can come down here. Y'all can stay with me. And we could go get us, we'll go get our life at the damn Patti LaBelle and Gladys Night tour. Now, see, that I don't mind. Because they have not been out in a very long time. So I don't mind that. But Beyonce, you doing the right thing, sis. Despite what people may be selling you, you're doing the right thing. Go on ahead, be a mother to your kids because they deserve it. I'm not mad at Beyonce for that. I ain't mad at Beyonce for that. I wish a lot of people in the industry would have done that for their kids. So I'm not mad at Beyonce for that. Beyonce said, listen, I run this earth, child. Don't nothing come through this industry unless it go through me. So I could go on ahead and just relax, raise my churn. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get all A's and B's. You know, make sure they got chores. Because Beyonce looked like the type of woman, she had them doing something. Because if I was rich and fabulous, I would still have my kids doing chores because I had to do chores. Go take that trash out. Go wash them dishes. I gave the staff a day off. Matter of fact, I gave the staff a week off. Go wash them dishes. Go clean that kitchen. Go clean that nasty ass bathroom. You understand me? Go take that trash out. Sweep that floor. Clean that room. Vacuum. Dust. I got Swiffers for days. That's what I would do if I was a fabulous rich white woman and I got kids. Or y'all gonna learn the value of hard work like I had to do. Because I had to clean the house, wash the dishes, wash the clothes, vacuum, dust, mop, hands and knees, scrubbing baseboards. I had to do it all as a child. I'm confused. What does anointing size have to do with what I said? Ebs, what you talking about, girl? Who said something about what audience? What y'all talking? What I miss? Wait a minute. The Golden Girls not touring anytime soon. We still on pandemic. They can wear masks. Shoot. They need to have a first come, first serve. And we gonna be the first hoes in there with our mask. Rolling our kiki. But I'm telling you, like if I was a fabulous rich white woman, I sure would. I staff y'all got the week off. Don't worry, the kids got it. The kids gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure they know how to cook. Because you can't get no man. You can't keep no man. And it's gonna be hard for you to get a woman if you don't know how to cook. My kids gonna be multi-talented. They're gonna know how to cook, clean, sew, iron, wash dishes. Like they gonna know. They gonna know. They don't need to go to a seamstress because they learn from me. They'll know how to hem their dress, like my mama did me. My mama taught me how to hem my pants. Listen, I was in elementary school. My mama had me up in there teaching me how to sew, teaching me how to cook, teaching me how to bake. And I'm glad that she did. So that's what Beyonce doing. All right. So what Beyonce doing is good. Good for you, sis. What Beyonce doing is a good thing. Eve quitting her talk show to focus on her family. See, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're making good money and you good where you at and you have kids, in my opinion, that's the best thing for you to do. Because at the end of the day, they still need their mama. You know, yeah, to the world, you're Beyonce. You know, but to them, you they mama. That's two completely different things. So she doing the right thing. Shout out to you, Beyonce. I ain't mad at it. I really wish Nikki would do the same thing, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, child. I don't feel like the Barbs busting up out the bushes like Abby did. So I'm gonna leave her alone, Barbs. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna let alone. I'm gonna let alone for now. I'm gonna let alone. You said Beyonce can't cook. They order meals. I'm weak. That's not true. Eve is leaving because London is going on lockdown. First of all, I didn't even know she lived in London. That shows you how out of touch and out of tune with Eve I am. Because I miss the old Eve with her nasty shortcut gold hair. And you know, that's the Eve I miss. That's the Eve I miss. Don't fight that good shit in your ear. Now let me blow your mind. Like, that's the Eve I know. Raise your glasses, shake your asses. Like, that's the Eve I know. Eve with her rich white husband. Child, I don't blame Eve. Well, Rose, I ain't saying nothing about them. I ain't touching it, Rose. I ain't touching it. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here because I think it's interesting, but I ain't going to touch it, Rose. I ain't going to touch it. What y'all got to say? Y'all can talk about it in the chat, but I ain't going to touch it. Oh, Lord. I gave you a shout out. I thanked you when you sent me the cash app, big bro. You must ain't heard me. Too busy being in the chat, turning my chat into your personal brothel. That's why you ain't noticed. I like the ghetto Eve back when she was with Rough Riders. She boozing now. Yeah, she very bourgeois now. I miss the old Eve, girl. I miss Scorpion Eve. You understand me? I miss the Eve that was laying up in the bed and letting Stevie J ram her with that damn dildo up her puss. Like, that's the Eve I miss. I wonder was that when nah. because Eve walked in on him and Mimi. That's what that was. So that won't the same thing. But anywho, that's the Eve I miss. All right, Ab. I love you too, baby. Yeah, it was. It was. I never understood what was the purpose of the dildo when Stevie J got all that dick right there. But I mean, people into what they into. You know, personally, I would have went for the Diaga, but that's just me. Maybe and how ironic that it was a white dildo. But we just gonna let that rest where it's at because I don't want nobody up here pulling a race card on me. Hey, Miss Monet. Listen, Eve ain't had no business being on camera allowing Stevie to fondle her puss with no dildo in the first place. So no, we're never gonna let Eve that down. We not, because we can't. We can't. It's out there for the world to see. We can't let that go. And Eve, you can't say it ain't you, because girl, it was you. It was you. It was back in your Rough Rider days. Yeah, that was you, sis. That was all you. Her last bit of it was you. Lord. Shout out to my big brother, Prophet Made 99. That's my big brother who always shows support to the channel, always cash apping me a little bit here, a little bit there. He always been a support, and he a mod. Because he been down with the cause for a minute. So shout out to you, Prophet Made. That's my big brother. He say he got good dick. So, if anybody that live in New Jersey that want to cheat on your man or something like that, go on ahead and hit up Prophet Made. I mean, listen, rock out with your cock out. Like, I mean, we don't know what might become of the world in the next couple of hours or the next day or two. So, I mean, listen, live it up. I left Eve alone. I ain't got nothing else to say about Eve. Do you, Eve? Do you? Hey, Cameron. Yeah, I wouldn't mind even Gwen Stefani coming back. Speaking of, what happened to Fergie? Listen, I understand Fergie botched up the national anthem down to that final. I get it. I ain't talking about that Fergie. I'm talking about the Fergie that was with Black Eyed Peas. My humps, my hump, my hump, my humps, my lovely little lumps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely lady bump. She got me split. Like that's the Fergie I'm talking about, or the one with GLAMOROUS, like that Fergie. That's the Fergie I want back. How come every time you come around my London Bridge, we going down like Lundy, like that Fergie? I want that Fergie back. Not the one that botched up the national anthem. Not that one. Yeah, the Duchess. That was the album. The Duchess. That's the Fergie I want back. Yes, we flying first class up in the sky, popping champagne, living a life. Yeah, in the fast lane. Yeah, that was my y'all. That was my jam. That was my jam. That was my jam. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think Fergie ever gonna bounce back from bushing up the national anthem the way she did. It was. I got her album, The Duchess. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, she got mental health problems. Never knew it. Maybe that's why she butchered up the national anthem the way she did. She had a son that got divorced, child. Fergie needs to take care of my dog. Oh, yeah, you told me that. I said, I didn't even know she had a girl. Whew, child. Why y'all up here spilling this lady business like that? Child, listen, let me tell y'all something. Thank you. Mwah. For the cash app, Nina. I appreciate it, love bug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, have a good day at work, child. If we find out the election went the way we hope it don't go, don't crash yourself trying to get home, honey. Ooh, she was addicted to crystal meth. I'm gonna let because I was I'm not gonna look. Y'all know I ain't ate yet, so my mouth could get real left when I haven't eaten, and I was about to say something, and it wouldn't have been nice. So I'm not gonna say that. I just hope Fergie got her life in order. Oh yeah, Shaka is a mess, child. Shaka is a ooh Lord. What I was about to say about her, it wouldn't have been nice. I need to eat. That's my issue. They dragging Kiki Palmer for turning over to the white man. Listen, let people do what they want to do. Hey, Rita, let people do what they want to do. Okay? Listen, if Kiki want the white peen, let her get the white. Listen, this is the thing that y'all got to look at it. Y'all know for many years, the white man got with black women as a trophy, right? They did. So maybe this is the same thing that she doing. I mean, where's her music career going? Where has her acting career been? She doing the right thing. Girl, go on ahead and marry you a software engineer or the owner of a software company that got a compound to Malibu and all that good stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Why not? Why not? Y'all see what Eve did, and Eve make it look glamorous. Y'all saw what Tamara Mowry did, and Tamara making it look glamorous. So I'm not even mad at them for doing that. Go on ahead, girl. Get your coin by any means necessary. I'm not mad at it. Do you, Kiki? Do you? Because girl, ain't nobody buying your albums. And you ain't been on TV in a very long time, so you need to do something. Go on ahead, girl. Do you? Not mad at it. Do you get that man to marry you and siphon in all his money, pull a shack? That's what you do. Then when you decide to divorce him and leave him, you can still live comfortably. Okay. Because if these ball players can go out here and marry all of these damn white women, well, I'm not understanding why everybody and people okay with it and understand it. I'm not understanding why it's such a bad thing for the black women to do the same thing. See, when a black woman dates a white man, it's a big deal. But see, let it be one of these ball players out here that's black and they marry a white woman, magically everybody understand. Girl, please. Just play the game right, Kiki, and siphon in as much as that man money as possible. Because when things go left, okay, and have a baby bound. So when things go left, you living comfortably off the alimony, the child support, and all of the money that you was siphoning from that damn man all of the years that y'all was together. Girl, you have so much money you can afford to buy your own damn compound. You understand? That's how you do it. She was on Star. She's doing good. She was on Star and had her own talk show. Don't do Kiki. I don't watch Kiki. And I ain't got no friends that do. I don't listen to Kiki. And again, I ain't got no friends that do. She may very well have all that. However, my point still stands. Go on ahead, Kiki, and marry that damn man. Be with that man. Make sure he got a good coin. Matter of fact, make sure he come from a wealthy family. Okay, not rich. It's a difference between being rich and wealthy. Make sure he a wealthy white man. And do what you got to do. Neither do, but Kiki is booked and busy. Child, I guess. What else going on? Yeah, that is what they say about the black women. See, a white man, is a little bit more subdued. You could talk to a white man any old kind of way. You just better hope he don't get you on the back end by trying to kill you. See, that's what you got to worry about. Listen, I watch way too much ID and Oxygen, whether I'm at home or at work. That's all everybody want to watch is Oxygen, ID, Lifetime, and all that stuff. So, Kiki Book doing what exactly? They say she got a talk show and her music is popping. That's what they said. I mean, I wouldn't know. But that's what they said. I know that's right, Rita. As long as he ain't like that white boy from P Valley, child. I tell you this, white boy won't no punk. See, Diamond thought he was gonna go up in there and punk that white boy, and that white boy said, "Boy, I know you lying to me." I will get a white boy that much credit. He won't no punk. Can I review His House on Netflix? I got to get Netflix first. Y'all know me. I'm a Hulu kind of girl. No, I don't watch Sisters, and I don't watch Bruh either. Listen, the last time my TV ever went to BET was for the New Edition story and the Bobby Brown story. Those were the only two times my TV has went to BET. Other than that, I don't deal with nothing BET no more. And I'm just going to be real. I don't know what BET got going on and the games people play. Those were the only times my TV was up there. New Edition story, Bobby Brown story, and games people play. That's the only time. Bad Hair is on Hulu. I'll see what it's about. Listen, I have not been down with BET since AJ and Free left. You understand me? After they left, Big Tigger left, Cedar's World left. Video downlink left. Hits on the streets left. Girl, I ain't had no College Hill left. Baldwin Hills left. Girl, I ain't had no time for BT. You said bruh isn't good at all. I believe it. They said Sisters was trash too. Quiet as it's kept. Everybody kept saying the Oval was trash. Yeah, I ain't got no time. Assisted living, that's trash. I don't find it funny at all. Even with Mr. Brown, J. Anthony Brown, and Cora up there, it's still horrible. I mean, the Pains, Meet the Pains, I saw a couple of it on demand. Oh yeah, and Hell Date. I absolutely forgot Hell Date. Yeah, I had no time. Virginia State was my favorite season. Virgin Islands was good, but Virginia State was my favorite season. Because what schools was they? At first, the first season was Southern. I remember that. The second season was Langston. The third season was Virginia State. The fourth season was the Virgin Islands. The fifth season was what? Won't that in Georgia somewhere? And the sixth season was South Beach. And then they did College Hill interns. And I hated interns. I hated the interns. No. They lost me after that. But for me, Virginia State was the best out of all of them, in my opinion. Next was the Virgin Islands. And after that was the one in Georgia. The one with Dorian and all of them. Yeah, I heard about the baby's brother too. You remember Drewski and Dorian, but that's it, child. Listen, I hated interns. College Hill interns, I hated it. Lord, I hated it. I did. I hated it. The only reason why I watched it was because I had a crush on Dr. Ian Smith, and I would watch it just to watch him. But other than that, hated it. Nah, the Virgin Island one was good. Don't get me wrong. But Virginia State, for me, took it home. One, they had home court advantage. And two, it was just, I was for it. I knew a lot of people there, number one, So leave her alone. Leave who alone? I ain't bothered nobody. Leave who alone? Nah, he done moved on from Trey Songz. He ain't messing with Trey Songz no more. Trey Songz bringing their other boys down to the studio to bust them down. It ain't Dorian no more. Yeah, Xavier, you can't. Because I be looking for the Southern one and the one with Langston University in them. I couldn't find it nowhere. Dorian got a big peen too. Yeah, he do. I don't want it though. I don't like Dorian. Yeah, Mr. Ray was on Virginia State. Mr. Ray was the mascot, girl. Like I said, I knew too many people on Virginia State campus. So I was all, if I say come through, yes, Virginia State. Granted, majority of them was in the band, but nonetheless, I knew so many people there. But yeah, we all knew Dorian had a big peen. His peen was plastered all over MySpace and BGC. That's when MySpace was still popping a little bit, and we was ushering in BGC. Cause that's how I met Tyrell Carter. Y'all know Tyrell Carter that always be acting on the Tyler Perry plays. He played on Empire. He was messing around with Jamal. What was his name up there? Y'all know when Cookie was messing around with Tay Diggs. He was his cousin, I think it was. Him. I met Terrell Carter on BGC back in the day. That's how I knew he was DL, I guess. If you want to consider it DL. Because P, that was my young adulthood. That was my young adulthood. Yeah, Derek, that was my young adulthood. MySpace, when MySpace first came out. And Tag, when Tag first came out. And you actually had tags to put down under people. That's where the name came from. I don't know what it is now. But you put a bunch of tags under people's pictures and comments and stuff like that. And downlink. When downlink was only for the lesbians. Okay? DOWNELINK. Downlink. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Those were my days. Black Planet. Those were my days. Anna for Adam. Those were my days. Child. I was young as hell, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, Alex, you young girl. Now, I ain't heard nothing about Terrell Carter messing around with Tyler Perry. I wouldn't put it past it, but I ain't heard nothing about that. Oh, you know about it. You 38, right? You 38 and I'm 32. You definitely know about it. Oh, Lord, Alex, you was born in 95. There's so many babies up in here. 98. You the same age as my nephew. Lord, there's some babies up in here, y'all. I don't know why, because MySpace was the jam, honey. Okay, MySpace was the jam. You want nothing if you ain't had no MySpace. Not nothing. Everybody in school had a MySpace. Even the teachers had a MySpace. And then everybody left MySpace and went right to Facebook. And ain't that funny? Facebook took MySpace out. Is there even still a MySpace? Do they still have a MySpace? Do they still got Tom as your MySpace first friend? Is it still Tom? Lord Jesus. Let me stop shaking. Thank you. I used to have to use proxies in high school too, just to get on MySpace. Because see, the reason why MySpace was so popular in high school, because MySpace was really only for college students. That's how it was at first. Only college kids was able to have a Facebook. So that's why MySpace was popping and for us high schoolers. But then once Facebook allowed everybody to have a page, shoot. You tell people I got a MySpace. Why you ain't got no Facebook? I said, what? I mean, I ain't know I had to have one, but I guess I should get one now, huh? Got a MySpace. Uh-huh. I remember that, honey. It was only for college kids. I was born in 1967. Ooh. Our MySpace was the school cafeteria. Dear Lord God. I feel old, 1980 here. I mean, sure, you ain't that old. Want the Macintosh computer out? I remember the Macintoshes. And we had the big floppy disk that's about big as the phone. I remember the Macintoshes. Them old, outdated damn computers. Child, y'all know I'm old. I remember when they used to send us the America Online disc in the mail every month, where you could get it free for a month. AOL, honey. And you just knew you hit the jackpot. We used to get them in the mail every damn month. Free for a month. AOL, America Online. At first, it used to be the disc. They used to do that with the disc back in the day when the internet first started getting popping. They was on the floppy disk. Then they migrated to the CD-ROMs. I remember them days. Child, we used to collect them because back then we ain't have a computer. So we used to have a drawer full of the damn floppy disk. And we ain't had no computer. We ain't get a computer till when? About the early 2000s. And our first computer was a Gateway. Y'all remember them? Our first computer was a Gateway, honey. We was bourgeois. You already knew you was bougie if you had a Gateway or a Dell. You was bourgeois, period. Uh-huh. We had the dial-up sound. And anytime anybody called you, it will always mess up your connection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cow one. Don't talk about Gateway. Because, see, I'm telling you, you was a rich white woman if you had Gateway or Dell back in the day. Okay, don't do Gateway. Uh-huh. And it always had the symbols, the three symbols, when you knew how long it was going to take. Child, let a bitch call you. Girl, you up there beating off the porn, and then somebody call you, mess up the whole connection. Like, girl. Uh-huh. We had our first computer in 79. Ooh. And I used to help my brother download game using the download code. It would take days to type it. Okay, I bet it did. I built my first computer in 94. I was stationed in Japan at the time. Oh, okay. When we couldn't use the phone and the computer at the same time. Not if he was going online. Yeah, I remember Compact. I never had one, but I remember. I told you, girl, we was with white women down to me and my mama house. We had Gateway. Anything that we had a Gateway computer and I had a Gateway laptop. The only time I ever had an Apple laptop was when I was an Avid in high school. And all of the Avid kids we did our work on the computer. And they were Apple. They were the big, bulky Apple laptop computers, all white. And you only got it if you was an Avid in high school. And you only get it during school. After school, you had to give it back. But then people started stealing the damn laptop, so then that just killed it for the Avid. And then won't no need to be an Avid no more because you ain't getting no computer. So yeah, thieving. I went to a predominantly black high school, so I already knew it was a matter of time before somebody would have walked away with them damn laptops. So yep, I was an Avid in 8th grade and in 9th grade. I got out of it when they took away the computers because people started stealing them. I said, well, ain't no need for me to be in this no more. And I got the hell up out of it. I remember those back in 2005, in the early 2000s, the white ones. Uh-huh. Yes, Avid. Oh my God, I was an Avid too. Child, you remember you thought you was everything when you was in all Avid classes? Girl. What high school you went to? Oh, you went to Oscar Smith. I went to Phoebus. Yeah, I remember Oscar Smith. If it's the same Oscar Smith that I think y'all are, I went to Phoebus. Class of 2006, honey. When you graduated, that was my 10-year high school reunion. And we had went down to the club. I'm weak, Cameron. I was Cameron. I'm so weak, but you right though. Yeah, we have come a long way, a real long way, Lord Jesus. I mean, we can next time I come home. I'll hit you up. We could go to yeah, we go to the casino. Oh, I don't think nothing about Wendy Q, Coco. You talk about thick weave, girl. I don't think that from Potomac, girl. I don't think about nothing about thick weave. Thick weave need to go find her damn life somewhere, pay off her student loans, actually get a real damn house that's not rented just for the show. Figure out however many bones that she need to throw to get that bad juju up off her family, and do something with her edges. That's what I think about thick weave. Love and Hip Hop New York is about to come back out, and yeah, that's what I think about thick weave, honey. The Democrats won the House. Yes, God, honey. So that means even if Trump do win another one, he still got to go through the Democrats, honey. And a lot of the stuff that he be on, they not on. This is going to be really interesting if Trump win the election. No, they're coming back out with the second half of the season. It's not going to be the reunion and all of that. They're coming back out with the second half. You said the Senate's still Republican. Lord. Ooh, excuse me. Ciao. Hey, Braylon. What's going on? I assume Kimbella is still there. She was there for this past season. And if they're continuing on, if they're doing the continuation of season 10, yeah, she got to. Because she signed the contract. What's going on, Braylon? The Dems are leading with the House, and the Senate win is still touch and go. Okay, because y'all keeping me up. Yeah, the Love and Hip Hop. Listen, to be honest with y'all, they need to get rid of Love and Hip Hop altogether. I'm just gonna be real. They can keep Atlanta. They can keep Miami because Miami was actually decent this season. I would not mind them keeping Hollywood, but they need to get rid of Ray J and Prinky. I'm sick of them. They need to get rid of Lyrica and A1. I'm sick of them. Definitely need to get rid of Ving Rhames' body double and the WB Frog. Get rid of they old tap frowsy asses too. Paris make for good TV. Keep Paris. Don't bring Zell back. They say Brooke gonna be back because Brooke mysteriously got maternity leave, so that she was supposed to be on last season, but she was pregnant and got maternity leave, so she couldn't do it. Who is his body double? Brittany? Nah, I'm talking Lyrica G and Pam. They're the WB Frog and Ving Rhames' body double. They really can go. You can't wait for Basketball Wives, child. I'm not excited, and I gotta review it, but I'm not excited. Like, to be honest, if they do come back with like an 11th season of Love and Hip Hop New York, they need to scrap everybody and just start over from fresh. I don't want Chrissy and Jim Jones back. I don't want Sid Santana back. I don't want Benjamin Joe Button back. I don't want Tahiri back. I don't want Olivia back. I don't want Samaya back. Damn sure don't want Jen and Fresher back. Get rid of the both of them. Girl, that's half the cast. Richie Dollars don't need to be there no more. Cisco don't need to be there no more. Peter Guns don't need to be there no more. Kimbella don't need to be there no more. Like, they need to just do a whole overhaul and bring in all new people. Lord, listen, either do a whole overhaul of the whole damn cast or just make this season the final season of Love and Hip Hop New York. Keep Atlanta, because you can always bring in new talent that people will actually want to see down to Atlanta. Keep Miami, but get rid of Trick and Trina and Joy and Bobby Lights. You can keep Hood, Brett, and all of them. You can keep them. Yeah, Suki and all of them. Keep them. Bring back Chaotic. Bring back Prince as long as he keeps it real about his OnlyFans. Amara, I'm gonna need for Amara to come with something more. And then Amara's on the fence. Amara's on the fence. Don't bring JoJo back. I don't want JoJo back. Veronica Vega for that matter too. I don't want them. I wouldn't mind seeing Kaya come on the Miami one. Now, if Kaya come to Miami, then they could keep Trina. Then Trina will have a legitimate storyline. So if Kaya comes, keep Trina. If they're not going to bring Kaya, get rid of Trina and Trick. They don't need them to anchor the show no more. I live for Mama Pam and her candy machine jewelry. Child, Gabby. Girl, don't nobody see it for Ving Rain body double, child. Chaotic can stay where he at unless he comes back. You know what? Chaotic do look like he don't bathe properly. He do. Chaotic do give me, I take a shower once a week. That is the tea that he give me. I'm not even going to lie. Mona, call Kaya. You think Kaya give a damn about anybody wanting to film? Listen, Kaya can come up and film with her homegirls. Kaya don't need to film with the rest of the group. Kaya can film with her homegirls and gag the hell out of Trina and Trick. And I will be all here for it. And baby, I can't wait for the reunion. Mona, call Kaya. Yeah, Kaya's interested on her own. She don't need to film with the rest of them damn cast members. For what? Kaya, film with your homegirls. They can show you filming your gag order and all of that. That's your storyline. And going in and letting have on Trina. Boom. I don't know if Chaotic in jail. I ain't heard nothing about that. I don't know. He might be. I only said bring back Chaotic because I liked the Chaotic. I did. I thought it was funny. They can bring back Briscoe. I like Briscoe. And you know who else they could bring back? Gunplay. Because I like Gunplay. They could bring back Gunplay. Whew. Well, look, y'all. I have been up here for officially 2 hours. I love you guys, but I'm about to get on up off of here, honey, because my voice, my throat, getting tired, and I'm gonna need my throat later on tonight when I do. Oh yeah, Scotty by Nature is already up to 20,000 subscribers. Woohoo to Scotty! This Monday coming up, he's gonna be doing a live, and a lot of people will be popping in and popping out, congratulating him on his 20th. And y'all don't want to miss it. When I tell y'all it's going to be a lot of people, girl, it's going to be a lot of people. It is. I'm going to be up there. Bondi Blue going to be up there. Rock's going to be up there. Ashley Miller going to be up there. Sweet Addictions is gonna be up there. Messy Miles is gonna be up there. It's gonna be a lot of your favorite YouTubers that y'all been knowing about for a very long time. All of them is gonna be up there. We're all gonna go in and let half for Scotty and his 20K, which is well deserved, by the way. He works extremely hard to have his channel grow to what it did. I'm so very proud of him. That's my brother. I love him to death. I want nothing but the best for him. And he's making it happen, honey. One thing about it, he is making it happen. So make sure Monday, I'm assuming it's going to be around 8-ish, Black people time. Have your asses there. Scotty by Nature TV. Because y'all ain't going to want to miss it. You're going to see your favorites. Color Me Pink going to be there. It's going to be a lot of folk popping in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. He really should do it as a Zoom. Because with Zoom, they allow up to 100 people up there. Scotty, you might want to try to check in on the Zoom. Because you know you can have 100 folks up there. Baby, that'll be epic. But yeah, you said Gunplay voted for Trump. Oh, well, Gunplay, forget you. Now here it is. I'm sitting here. I'm rooting for you, and I'm going up for you, and I'm living for you. And you pulling a Tekashi 6, a Snitch 9, a 50 pennies, and Weezy F baby. Please don't forget the baby on us, girl. Bye. I love you all. Thank you all. Thank you so much for the super chats, the cash apps, the PayPals, the memberships. They all help the channel. I definitely love, appreciate, and adore each and every last one of you guys for that. And I'm going to see y'all tonight for Chasing Atlanta. And probably to come up Miami if I feel like doing it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. All right, girl. I'm gone.